What's up, y'all? Coach Matty here. Welcome to 615 Home HIIT. We're going to take you through 6 moves in 15 minutes using that body weight. All you're going to need is a mat today. Before we get started, we're going to continue to bring these to you for free, but we do take donations at Venmo at my615fit. No obligations there, but if you could hit that subscribe button now that we're over on YouTube, and if you like what you see, give it that thumbs up as well. Before we get rolling as well, if you are looking to dive deeper into your relationship with food, with health, you can check out Coach Maria at mariascrementi.com. Or if you're looking for a workout program, go to my615fit.com and look at the 615 community group. I write custom workouts for that group every single week, so if you want to join, check in there. All right, we're going to knock out 6 moves now. I'm going to put that timer on. I'm going to show you them as we go through. We're going to do 40 seconds on. We're going to have 15-second rest in between each move, and we'll do that for about 3 rounds. So that first round, just use it as a warm-up. So go ahead and make sure you've got water ready, got your mat ready. We're going to start with some high knees to start, and then we'll move on from there. I'll show you as we go. All right, find your mat. We're going high knees in 3, 2, and 1. This is your first round. This is just your warm-up, right? So try to get those knees up to hip height. If you need to, your option is to step those moves out. There's always an option for you, but as you drive those knees, drive them up with power. Don't forget to breathe through. We're just starting to build heat throughout that body. If you are hitting that high knee, just land nice and soft. You've got 15 seconds. Good, let's start to pick up that pace just a little bit. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest it for 15. Your next move, we're gonna stay up. We're gonna drop into that squat. Hold the squat as we alternate our punches to get a little bit more of that hip work in there. All right, you can come up whenever you need to. For now, move number 2, drop it in and punch it out. Yeah, get a little hip action, eyes are slightly forward. If those legs are starting to talk to you, bring it up, keep the hips moving, keep the punches going, and then drop back in. Good, halfway through, keep punching it out. Come up anytime you need. The last 10 seconds, start to pick up the pace. Next move, we're gonna take it to the mat, so I'm going there next. In 5, 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. Go ahead and find your mat. What we're gonna do next is dive bomber push-up. So we're gonna start like we're in a downward facing dog. We're gonna dive it forward into that upward facing dog and then return up and through. 1, 2, and 3. Knock them out. Flow through that, use your breath. Option, drop the knees in between, lift them up, drop it through, right? Always options for us as we work through these. This is a good one to get rotation through that spine. Sounds like my dog wants to join in today. We're doing down dog and up dog. This is his move. 5, 3, one more time, 2, 1, rest it out. Shake the wrist a little bit. We're gonna stay on the mat here. Next move, we're gonna get into our tabletop position, and we're working bird dogs this time. So you're gonna reach that opposite arm, that opposite leg with control. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Reach it down nice and low. Bring it back in. Try to keep those hips stable. So I'm pressing forward and out, not up. Bring it back down. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can hover that back toe to work the balance, and I'm just alternating. So working the balance, working the lower back, keep pressing up and out. Work some of that straight arm scapula strength. There are already 15 seconds left. And keep breathing through them. Work a little bit of that stability through the back. 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. Gotta shake the wrists. Next move, we're gonna work a little bit of a dynamic plank. So starting in my plank position, I'm gonna take my feet wider than the mat, and then I'm gonna rotate it up, draw that bow. I'm drawing that bow and arrow, and then bring it back. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Your option for this one, of course, you can bring it to the knees. When you rotate, that top leg is what rotates up. So we were working that spine forward and back. Now we are starting to get the twist in, get that thoracic mobility halfway through while we're working that core and that core control. And rest anytime you need. Bring it to the knees if you have to. You're still gonna keep lifting up and out when you get to that side plank position. In 2, 1, rest it out. We got one more move. We're gonna hit our bicycle crunches on this one. Most of us have done these before. This is a good burner for the end of that round. So here, we're going opposite knee, opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Hands are just behind this head for stability. They're not pulling this in, right? I will start to lose my breath if I do this. I want to get nice and wide. If that lower back starts to come off the mat, kick those feet up, the bicycle pedals a little bit higher. You've got halfway, 20 seconds. This will be the end of round 1. We've got 2 more rounds to go. And I feel that core starting to yell at you. You got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Rest it out. Bring it back. Grab a drink if you got it. We're going back through all that sequence. So starting with our high knees into those punches. Now that our body's warm, let's see if we can pick up that pace just a little bit. High knees in 3, 2, 1. Use those arms, help drive those knees up to hip height. We're not just running in place, but we're driving. If you are stepping, still bring it up with power, still use those arms to drive, right? So it's still a powerful move. You're not just stepping in place. Halfway. Make sure you're landing nice and soft. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Rest it out. 15-second rest. We're gonna hold our squat and hit our punches next. I was getting mad at the weekend. It was the beginning of the week for me. I don't know what day it is for you, but I gotta punch it out. Drop it in 3, 2, 1. Punch that out. See if you can hold that squat maybe a little longer than you did last time. Maybe you held it all the way through. I know after doing those high knees, I can feel it. Come up when you need to, halfway. Final 10, start to pick up that pace just a little bit. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. We're gonna find the mat next. Our dive bomber push-ups next, or your down dog to upward facing dog. It's a good stretch for me, but also a good way to work that core control. Find that down dog in 3, 2, 1. Downward dog, dive it in. Upward facing dog. Use that core to bring it up and out. Dive it back in. Again, if you need to, drop knees, lift them up as you get into that backside. Halfway. Start to flow with your breath on these. 5. Enough time for one more. 3, 2, 1. All right, rest it out. Shake out those wrists. Bird dogs are next. So get those wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Reaching opposite arm, opposite leg, get long. Work that stability. And if that leg starts to open up, squeeze that hip down. So I'm pointing my hip towards the ground and let it open up to the middle of the room. Yeah, I can feel that sweat start to build up now, building some heat. Final 15. You can start to pick up the pace on these as well if you've got that stability going. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. Next is gonna be our plank twist. So again, opening it up nice and wide. If you're doing it from the knees, that's quite all right. Enjoy that side plank. So lift up and out of the hip. Let's find our plank. Feet are wider this time. And then draw that bow in here. Reach it up. Bring it back to center. Use that core to control it back. Every time you get to that side plank, lift up and out, so don't let that hip dip. You got halfway. Final 10. And 1. Drop it down. One more move for round 2, and we only have one round left. So bicycle crunches on this one. 5, 4, hands behind the head, opposite knee up, settle. 3, 2, 1. Bike it out. Sometimes I'm doing core work, I gotta just close my eyes and zone out and get it done. And just like that, we're already halfway. Don't stop now, final 10. Three, 2, 1. Round 2 is in the books. All right, 15 seconds. We have one more round to go. Pick up that pace one more time, starting with our high knees. Let's go, knock it out in 3, 2, 1. High knees, a little more pace this time. You're gonna hear me talk a little bit less on this round because I'm pushing it just a little bit harder. Halfway. Final 10. Up, 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. Deep belly breaths here. Iso squat with our punches next. This will be our last standing move to knock it out. Shoulders down and back, heavy in those heels, drop it in. 3, 2, 1. Punch it out. Get a little bit more speed. Round 3. Either you're just starting to warm up or you're just starting to tire out, right? We're getting through it. Halfway. The legs are talking, just keep burning through, right? Eyes are focused forward. A little more hips on the punch. Pick up pace in 5, 3, 2, 1. Shake those legs out. Dive bomber push-ups are next, or downward dog to up dog. I'm gonna use this one as a stretch for me. 4 moves left, get a quick roll of the wrist. Let's find that mat, find your down dog. 3, 2, 1, shift it up and back. Dive it through. And then try to flow with your breath. Halfway. Final 10, enough time to get through it 2 or 3 more times. 3, 2, 1, drop knees, drop hands. Shake it out real quick. Sit back on heels if you need to. We're gonna hit our bird dogs one more time. Again, we can start to pick up the speed on this one if we've worked into that stability just a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. All opposite hand, opposite foot. Always getting long, so I'm always pressing that heel to the back of the room to help stabilize. Pressing the fingertips towards the front, halfway through. Now dig deep, we have 2 moves left after this and then you are done. Just like that. Enough to build up the sweat, enough to get the heart rate back up and down. Little peaks and valleys, 3, 2, 1, 15-second rest. We're gonna work our dynamic plank next, so make sure those feet stay wide. That way when we drop the heels down, we've got room. Last time on these, find your plank, feet are wide, 3, 2, 1. Open it up, get that side plank, bring it back down. One of my favorite moves to work that stability through that scapula, through that straight arm, as well as the obliques, that side body that's lifting up and out. Final 10. We have 1 move left. Everybody's favorite bicycles are coming. 5 seconds. 3, 2, last one. Reset. Flip it around. We've got 1 more set of bicycle crunches and then you are done. You know what that means. Pick up that pace 1 more time. 3, 2, 1. Nothing like ending with a little bit of core, or a lot of bit of core for me. See what it feels like. Halfway. Pick it up for the final 10. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rest it out. All right, good work today, y'all. Again, this is now over on YouTube, so we just started bringing it to YouTube. So if you could hit that subscribe button. If you hit the little bell notification, you'll get notified when these go live. We're gonna be premiering them, as of right now, every Tuesday. So to keep you updated on that. And then leave a comment below, some things you're looking for, good things, bad things, anything you've got. We may add weights in a couple times here and there, but for now, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Coach Maddie, and I'll see you next time.